and welcome to a very special episode of Crafty Beer Reviews. As you can see, to my right here, I am with Dave over at Beer Sampling with Dave. So go make sure to check out his channel. He does some awesome reviews. Now, as you can see, the locale is very different from where I usually am. That's because I'm over at Dave's place for a change. We're having a drinking session, and what are we going to be reviewing today? A very special beer. This one is from Jackie O's. It's a limited release. This is their Brick Kiln Barleywine. Now, this has been out for a few months now. It's not super old. It's not super fresh. I figured that it'd be a nice time to try it, though, because it is still more on the fresh side, and I've never had it. So if this ends up being good, maybe we can both age a bottle. And we have these cool little snifters today, too, that Dave provided.
Very nice.
Don't worry, don't adjust your monitor. These are actually just this tiny.
Small. Maybe about 4 ounces.
Very small. Yeah. But you want to jump into the aroma, Dave?
Hey, let's get it.
All right. Oh, man, that is really good smelling. Very rich toffee and caramel sweetness. I get like a little bit of like a bready sweetness, just very, very malt forward.
Very toffee-like. Very toffee-like.
I get a little bit of some dark fruit, like raisins or maybe prunes, a little bit. It's not super, super strong, but they're in there.
Just a very, very mellow aroma to me. It's not not overpowering on any aspect. Really.
No, not at all. But it smells really good. It smells just like your typical English style. So I think this one's gonna be good.
I say cheers then.
Cheers, guys. Oh wow.
For 10.5%.
That's actually pretty smooth.
I'm not. I had a barley wine last night. I won't say which company it was from, but that was pure alcohol, and it really warmed me on the way down. I mean, it really made me warm for the rest of the evening. This one's not doing that.
No, this is pretty smooth actually.
Wow.
And I gotta say that the dark fruit notes are much, much more pronounced, I would say, on the actual flavor than the aroma. I'm getting a ton of just like, it's like, you know, figs, raisins, dates, very, very dark fruit forward. It's got a ton of that caramel and really rich toffee notes too again in it too. It's almost candy-like to a certain extent without being too sweet.
It's extremely easy to drink though, which makes this a very dangerous beer. Oh my gosh. And I thought we were going to need these small snifters because 10.5%, I was a little worried.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
This is really good though. It's not quite as sweet as I thought it might be, which is good because a lot of English styles, they can be a little too overly sweet, but this one actually has a little bit of bitterness on the finish. It actually dries out a little bit more than typical. I almost get like an earthy hop type of note in there. It's not hop forward by any means, but it definitely kind of has that earthy hop note in there. Kind of balances everything out. And you know, I gotta say, it actually drinks a little bit lighter, I think, than I was assuming. I don't think it's quite full body. Do you?
No, it's not. I don't think so at all.
It's more like medium full. It's actually a little bit lighter.
It's very easy to drink. You see, I put my glass down because I might drink the entire contents before the video's over, and that wouldn't be good.
Yeah, this is really good, though.
I tell you what, Jackie O's came out of nowhere practically. I didn't have their beers before, I think it was about last January, and I'm talking about 2013.
Yeah, when they started bringing the cans up here.
Yeah, and they make some fantastic, fabulous beer.
They do, they really do.
Wow.
It kind of sucks, though, because beers like this are a little bit more difficult to get your hands on. Dark Apparition, anything that's coming in the 375 milliliter bottle, definitely one a little bit harder to get your hands on, so I would suggest either trading for it, or if you're in the local area, if you hear about a place that has it, go pick it up. This is really nice. I do get a little bit of heat as it goes down. Not a ton, but there's a little bit of a warmth as it goes down.
Just a small smidgen.
Yeah. For 10.5 and this being pretty fresh, it really hides the alcohol well. It's got a very nice mouthfeel too. It's creamy, but it's not overly so. It's actually got a little bit of carbonation, so it keeps it slightly effervescent, which I really like. It keeps it from being a heavy or overly sweet beer. It's very balanced. The dark fruit notes, the malty notes, that caramel, the toffee, the sweet bread. This is just a really solid English style barley wine.
It is sweet though, I'll say that, because I have it on my lips. It's sweet.
Yeah, I get a little bit of that sticky coating too, but
it's good.
All in all, it's a very good beer. It is one though, I think I'd like to pick up a bottle and age because I could really see a lot developing in maybe a year or two with this.
Yeah.
I think, you know, even that tiny bit of alcohol is going to die down. I think that a lot more of the fruit character is going to come forward too. But as it sits right now, it's a very good beer. So I know you don't typically give a grade, but what would you say as far as a score, Dave?
I would definitely give this an A. This is an A rating. I don't know about an A+, but I tell you what, it's one of the smoothest and easiest drinking barley wines I've had in quite some time, because when I see barley wine, I approach with caution.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's very balanced. It's very drinkable. It's got a lot of flavor that's just awesome right now. As far as a rating for me, guys, I'm going with an 8.9 out of 10. Again, I think with a little bit of age, I would definitely see this improving. I could definitely bump it up. As of now, though, it's just a great dark fruit forward, you know, a little bit on the sweeter side. It's a really solid example of an English barley wine. So, if that sounds like your kind of thing, I would definitely suggest checking this out. Alright guys, that does for this beer review. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Joe, go check out Dave's channel. Sorry, the 10.5 starting to work its magic a little bit. And remember, I hope whatever you're doing involves good craft beer.
Thanks so much for sharing this with me. I
Thank
appreciate
you,
it.
Dave. Cheers,
Cheers.
guys.